Concrete dreams. So it seems when we do the things we need to, we can get a clear view of the outcome. Don't play dumb. I never discredit you. That's why I like to welcome you to Raptalk Live. Motivation and spoken word flow. Concrete dreams straight from the ghetto. Detroit West Side, where I grew up and reside. With pride. So much from the inside was outside giving. You know that ghetto living. Making them hardball decisions. And I ain't talking about playing in the field. I'm talking about making choices every day, seeing what's real, and having to deal with the likes and attitudes, the being rude, the ones who progress and the ones who stress and the ones who test and the ones who's all confessing. Like I see, I'm just coming with the message. That's why I'm just repacking this all up, giving the mind back and hoping I can help someone. That's where I'm at with it. That's why we building. Like Wu-Tang, nigga, we for the children. Raptalk. Like, comment, subscribe on the bride as you come on in, wipe your feet off at the door. Concrete dreams. Y'all see the renaissance on that Raptalk Live. We piggybacking on everything. That's where we at with it. Let's go. Let's go. I know what time it is. Tell you how it was for me. How I told y'all to never be afraid to dream, never be ashamed of the things that you think of that came to your mental. That was for you. That was a personal thing that was passed on from God to you. Now see, as a kid, I spent a lot of time alone, just me and my imagination. But you see, as I grew older and met more people, you see I slowly started thinking with limitations. Now see, just because they tried, failed, didn't excel, that don't mean that you shouldn't dream, settle for simple things, go roll with the same story to tell. Cause see, as a man, you gotta work. Sometimes get down in the dirt. Have tough skin, opinions hurt. But most importantly, you gotta keep God first. And stop thinking in reverse. You see, that's why the past is the past. That's why legs move forward, not backwards. See, everything temporary, none lasts. But you can't be afraid to dream. Gotta think outside the box. Know your worth. Never set up for what you believe. Realize what that means. And that is to never stop. Cause see, we all here for a reason. Everybody is the author of their own truth. But you see, what's more important is the lies and distortion that some being selling to the youth. Now see, you can be who you want. Time, place, position. Just keep your eye on the journey. And don't forget the mission. Pay attention to your vision, even if it gets blurry. You'll get your credit in the end. Just keep in mind that this is your story. So never be afraid to dream. Just don't stop while the world is moving. Baby steps. Long as you ain't where you were yesterday, ain't nobody losing, you improving. You see, this is a movement. You the Malcolm and the Martin. And anytime you're about to stop, just keep in mind why you started. So never be afraid to dream. Around the corner is your breakthrough. Never be afraid to dream. Watch where God and self-confidence takes you. Raptalk, come on, come on. We just vibing. Concrete dreams, as it seems. Get yours, all the kings and queens. Nah, man. That's where we at with it. Where my believers at. Let me talk to you. I feel it. I know it can happen. I pray. I work. My thoughts have turned to action. I believe in meditation. I believe in me. When belief is low, I talk to God. Listen, I walk through the dark with my wisdom seeing light. I made it through the struggle because I had belief in the fight. I jumped in the water with the thoughts of sink or swim. Nah, I take that back. My thoughts were swim, swim, swim. I made it. I made it because I had belief. I made it, my people. Because of one thing. Because my strength runs deep. The believer. Raptalk. That's where we at with it. You gotta be in tune to be a believer to go next level. That's all I can tell you. That's a personal relationship you gotta have with that higher, that inner being that's inside you that tell you what to do. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about that journey. It ain't the same for everybody, but it is some things that we all can, agree with. It's gonna be some hard times. It's gonna be some bumps in the road. It's gonna be some adjustments you may have to make along your journey to get to your destination, to fulfill your purpose. So, the leaves come before the trees. Don't forget the roots. And everything has a beginning. You see, that's what we learned as a youth. And the truth is, it ain't no shortcuts, just hard turns, roadblocks, detours. You see, everything is hard earned. I see, if the model to follow was the same, there'd be no change. And there wouldn't be no reason for me to stay in my lane. But I maintain, study my peers, open my ears, listen what's being told and I face my fears. My gears turn in directions for me to reach my highest. And I see, I do this for my people. I have no problem saying that, because for my culture, I'm biased. Let me talk to you. Your seminars and workshops are not worth my time. I rewrite and research and probably start mine. I'm good with my hustle, my struggles, my image. I do what I love until God says I'm finished. Let me say that again. Do what I love until God says I'm finished. I love what I do, so bullshit don't concern me. Winning takes time and effort, so enjoy the journey. You must enjoy the journey. Raptalk. Them concrete dreams. That journey, as it seems, it may be so far. But once you realize who you are, you're getting closer. Don't ghost the dream, go closer to the dream. Let them battles come, and as you overcome, run towards the pain and watch how much strength you gain. That mental toughness, that roughness, that destruction, that adjustment, that whole going into the huddle and have to rebirth and retrain your thoughts as you keep walking towards the opposition. No, walking towards the goal. It's not about the opposition or the competition. As they say, you gotta work hard in silence. That's what I say. Sometimes your mental can be violent. You're gonna be thinking about the negative. Like during the math class, they said negative plus a negative is a positive. And I come to the conclusion that's how we gotta live. Raptalk. Freestyle. Where we at with it? Like, comment, subscribe. You know, all of that. How many of y'all went to work today? How many of y'all gotta go to work tomorrow? You gotta step out on faith. Question. Let's talk about it. How long you been in that rut? Mad as hell, Sunday evening, Monday morning, punching in, not giving a fuck. Stuck inside a maze. Afraid to chase your goals cause you mentally a slave to corporate offices. Paychecks got you behind, but you thinking you can handle it. Every day dealing with work, assholes, ass kissers, and micromanagement. But see, I'm from these Detroit streets. You see, getting rid of drugs was more than just a hustle. To see, it taught self-discipline and mind reading skills to read people and stay wary of oncoming trouble as the money double. But never mind that. Let's talk about Uncle Sam said he taking my taxes. You see, I'm putting in overtime trying to get over this hump while I bend over backwards. And that's kingpin shit. Let me say that again. And that's kingpin shit. And they got you trained to do it each week. Monday through Friday. Don't even think about the outside world. Dedicate your time. That ass belong to me. For real. Now is this your future? In the past that you think that this will be your present? If you don't work for your goals, then you gonna work for someone else. Just let that marinate. Think about that for a second. Cause see, listen to me. You was created with a purpose. Find yourself because you lost. Work for yourself just like you do for others. Boss. Boss. Boss, 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 boss. So much more you can do. Raptalk. Oh yeah, we on one. Concrete Dreams. Like, comment, and subscribe, and on the ride, and as you enjoy the journey. Bullshit don't concern me. Yeah. Do this with love and passion. So you can really relax and meditate and get your mind right and get focused. You can study to this shit. You can meditate to this shit. You can roll up. You can listen. Sip something. Really don't. Yes, you can. Come on. Talk some shit. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all can roll up or drink to this. Let's talk about them people that be coming around and don't put nothing in on the get high. Concrete Dreams. Although I hit this motivation, I can still have fun with y'all. I got a question for them though. How is it that you always got a cup? And why every time after we done bought the drinks, somehow you always pop up with the same fucking question? What's that y'all drinking on? Nigga, we done ended our fires, took that drive trying to get high. Do you wonder what I'm tripping on? Hey. It's the fact that you broke, but still wanna drink and smoke. You see, some people take this serious, but you laughing like it's a joke. But you our friend. Come on in. Like what you doing don't affect us for now. We just gonna pretend like you don't owe me. Like you ain't phony. And they gonna be done, make that run. Don't ask me no money for no food from Coney. Nigga, I'm counting your cups. 3 people on the pint, nigga, that's 2 apiece. And you use cubes, so getting the last drink watered down to just a vision that I can't see. Ooh, you know you wrong. Should've stayed your ass at home. Gotta have it, support your own. Nigga, this ain't no free liquor spaceship. Raptalk. Yeah. We vibing. Work hard, build in silence. That's what we do. See, the fake, they gotta do it for the competition. They gotta do it for the validation. They need everybody to, you know. Man, all that shit come later. We bought that paper. Word of mouth is still the biggest and one of the strongest forms of advertising. But like I say, we don't chase, we attract. I really mean that. We don't chase, we attract. What's ever meant for you, it's gonna come through. Especially if you keep on working. But you gotta be smart the way you work, you know. I be seeing some people, you know, putting it all out there, you know, telling the world everything and hoping for some type of approval. And, you know, looking for it to come from here, come from there, associate with this, associate with that. But it's not too often I see them dig deep and just, I'm talking about just, you know, really just do shit, you know? I mean, posting about it's not going to get you closer to your dreams. The likes on the video is not going to get you closer to your dream. The comments from your cousins and, you know, it's not going to get you close to your dreams. The work is going to get you close to your dream. Talking to God is going to get you closer to your dream. Stepping outside your box is going to get you close to your dreams. So it seems. But I'm about to do this piece I got called Work Hard in Silence. And that's actually why I wrote this piece. But hey, do what works for you though. I suggest you study. Consistency is key. Set yourself free. Ain't no age limit on success, and it's subjective. You determine what it could be. You see, the goal ain't always to be famous, rich, or known. You see, some of us just love what we do, want to influence, spread a message, be compensated, and come back home. Am I wrong? You see, the weak is in competition to do it for the public. I wanted to stay low, but I knew my words was gonna open up doors before I even touched it. Why? Me and God discussed it. Yeah. He said, put in work, just improve. Stop giving free access, putting energy in all the wrong places and telling people your next moves. He said, I got you. Work hard, build in silence. Take a break, fall back from people. Whatever you need, I can't provide it. Meditate to them songs. Keep writing them poems. Keep building relationships, touching souls whenever you perform. And as I carry on, look at the response that I get. All this love is I'm rewarded in public from what I did in private. Work hard, build in silence. God told me. God told me. Work hard, build in silence. Yeah. I say consistency is key. Set yourself free. Ain't no age limit on success, and it's subjective. You determine what it can be. That's real talk though. If you want to open that business, you still got time. You want to open that restaurant, you still got time. You want to open that clinic, you still got time. You got an idea for an app, you still got time. You just got to get on your grind and align yourself with the people that's doing something like that. You just got to research, get online and read up on shit of other people who done did that. put yourself in them shoes, but use your views to create it with your spin on it. You your only opponent. And you the only one that know if you want it. Enough of that beat. But that was a freestyle also. Where we at with it? We on the smooth, mellow grind. For that mental capacity, for the ones that's naturally, yeah. Let's talk about it. Me and him, be on that spiritual journey, you know. Raptalk. I've seen so many crimes, time after time. Useless for no reason, we all so blind. Why every time I save a life, some way out there someone takes a life? You see, God is a spirit, and sometimes his voice is low. Actions is loud, but most catch on too slow. I wish evil spirits think the world through he. 'Cause if so, emotionally we'll all be free. Now if God live forever, then so shall I. Physically free, within him is I. When I die, why do we pray, not do what we say? To suffer inside is the price we pay. Now you see, when life ends, life began. Don't pretend. Don't pretend. Just walk with him. Me and him. On the spiritual journey. Come on. Man, I gotta have some fun a little bit, you know. My sarcasm be through the roof. My sense of humor be through the roof. You know, man, I got a plan. That's what life is about. It's about balance, you see. Take it how you want. All this shit is temporary. Except the spirit. Man, I got a plan. About to change my negative life. Seem like everybody that's getting money nowadays is the ones that's doing right. Man, I got a plan. What's his name? I heard got the hook up on clothes. Bootleg, wide stitch. From New York to Detroit. Yeah, we'll never get exposed. Man, I got a plan. Go down south, get some cars, classic, shift real clean. Original rollback miles, come back, sell everything for 15. Man, I got a plan. Any item wholesale to retail, even on the other side of the law. But we ain't gotta get into details. Man, I got a plan. I'm investing some scenes of corn, the other P word. I make thousands. They just get a flat rate. And I get to perform. Man, I got a plan. Everybody and their mama got some music. But I'm on my Berry Gordy though. I just want to benefit when they do it. Man, I got a plan. I'ma do what's in my heart. Man, I got a plan. Man, y'all don't understand me. You understand me? Man, I got a plan. But I just need to get off my lazy ass and start. Procrastination is the devil, y'all. Procrastination is the devil, y'all. Are we vibing? Yeah. I know how to rock this beat. Let me do my oatmeal beats now. I got a couple new pieces I'm gonna do too. I don't do it in this session, I'm gonna do it later on this evening, but I got plenty more. Now see, he was too cool to go to school, open books and abide by the rules. Now he out here scamming, stressing and finessing, trying to find a female sponsor. You tell me who's the fool. He is, she is, we is. Living in the world where most expect shortcuts and handouts. You see, NBA dreams for all don't pan out, so the corner some stand out. Living in the past, mad when asked why he didn't make it. Yeah, them old stories sound good, but it's only so long a grown man can fake it. Take it in blood, rather be a thug than punch a clock. But the feds is looking and time is money, but that's something that he don't watch. And how can he survive with too much pride to flip a burger? You see, oatmeal beats no meal, but when the joke's cracked, you see that's character murder. And hood niggas die for that, lie for that. He don't really sell no dope, but image is everything. And will he ever tell you the truth? See, the answer is no. Cause see, we all gotta start, finish. Who invented this system? Pride to the side, get off your ass, get out there, go and get it. You rather sit, quit, talk shit, beg or borrow. But I suggest you stay strong and stay in the game and keep working. Because today ain't tomorrow. Oatmeal beats no meal, nigga. Get on your grind. Slow motion's better than no motion. It's something what you can do. You tap into what you supposed to. I'll tell you one other thing though. If you really want to make it, you gotta take it. Stop asking for permission. Niggas ain't gonna give you shit. Corporate world ain't gonna give you shit. You keep looking like you in need, they ain't gonna give you shit. Why you think rich people get everything free? I ain't gonna say everything, but the majority of things free. They don't look like they in need. We can smell that hunger on you when you come around and you just asking and begging and needy and we can snip that shit out on you. You don't want to be that person. Build your own table. Quit walking to everybody else's table. Build your own shit. Like I say, we don't chase, we attract. I really mean that. I see through so many conversations. And you should too. Once you get in tune, you can just listen to a motherfucker be like, Okay. This ain't nothing negative. I'm talking about that real intuition though. And it ain't like you better than nobody or nothing, but it's just that you in tune with just certain shit you just don't want to be involved with or fucking with. Stop asking for permission. You hear me? Stop asking for permission. Take that shit, you want it? These people don't think like you. Don't get caught up in perception. We was raised in the ghetto, they wasn't. They don't understand our rejection. The reflection of me looking in my son's eyes when I'm saying that I can't. Should I feel defeated or go the extra mile, sacrifice my life even if my mind gotta go blank? No question. I lived and seen the results of making the wrong decisions. And once I got back on my feet, I knew what I didn't want to go back to doing or living with, dealing with or living in. Enough of the police. Enough of these streets. Gas prices got us trapped. We can't even drive miles to make money to get decent food to eat. Now, if I ran in your office with a mask ready to blast, am I considered a savior going out in a toe tag? I say that's both, and I quote, so call me the GOAT. Get yours. Stop asking for permission. Cause the answer is no. Yeah. Stop asking for permission. Listen. I'm about to freestyle off this one. I told you stop asking for permission, but did you listen? You paying attention? Your comprehension? Could be upon you, could be the game, could be see-through. It's all about that factor. It's all about you becoming a master. And I ain't talking about Master Splinter being a rat. I'm talking about the game when you enter, when you see the outcome, when you're looking around, being smart, not being dumb. Where you from? Where you hang? What you doing? Is you doing your thing? Don't complain all the time, cause that don't mean shit. You can fuck your head up, nigga fucking with one bitch. And she can turn your life in circles and shambles and all messed up. And even if you gamble, I see you fan dueling. I see you draft kinging, thinking you gonna be blinging off one fucking bet. Ain't one yet, nigga losing respect. Your whole fucking check went down the drain because you thought you was about to win on the game. It's a setup, bro. It's a setup. Y'all don't know. That's why your commercials come on so much. When you watch the game, they got you stuck, laying on your ass, and especially when you're drinking and thinking, because you be thinking you can win. But I don't fuck with that. Not at all. Man, I'd rather stand tall. Raptalk, baby. Raptalk, baby. Drop these hoes crazy, yeah. This is a freestyle top of the head real quick. Exercising the brain muscles. That's how we hustle. Y'all know I love you. That don't mean that I trust you. That don't mean that I trust you. Talk about that entitlement. We live in a world where a lot of people think that it should be entitled. I hate this victim mentality that's going around, spreading around like an epidemic or disease. Let's talk about it. Raptalk, concrete dreams. Let's see. If I don't agree with you, that don't mean that I'm righting you wrong. You see, the lines of communication and disagreement, sadly enough, is what keeps the world moving on. Fuck your opinions. Fuck your observations. When you don't know the full story, it's easy to sit on the sideline watching the judge making. We all need help. But you happy to say alone when you did it. Some people's sacrifice is bigger than yours, but you took the easy way out, bullshitted and quit it. Don't compare my story to yours. I guess it's the part where I fabricate growing up in the hood and how it's fucked up and hard. But see, if we wasn't given the title poor niggas, we probably would think large. Cause we once was kings and queens, but where the knowledge went. Now we all want to be victims and looking for entitlement. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Where she at with it? You ever see one looking so fine? So fine. You got my mind going in circles and shambles. Beautiful. Walk up to you and take that gamble. Is she gonna tell me yes? Is she gonna tell me no? Is our numbers gonna exchange? I'm gonna see you again. Can we go catch a show, a concert? Oh, let me slow down. Dinner and a movie? No, matter of fact, coffee. Man, I put all my eggs in that basket so quick. Although she's so thick. And that conversation we had, where we talking and we both coexist. You're so beautiful. I like your style. I like your smile. I like your hairdo. I like your outfit. I like your responses and how you witty with your jokes. It's all about the little things that keep me afloat. And inside you, I want to swim. I ain't trying to be too much, but baby, I'm not one of them. See, I'm different. I talk to your soul before I get in your soul. Then I take control. Is you ready to risk that? Is you ready to risk it all? You see, it ain't about that kitty cat. I'm about that intelligence. You heard my poem, Intelligent and Sexy. I'm talking to your mind. That's real. I really want to find. I want to get inside your mental and see if we can make each other complete, make each other whole. I'm talking about after love, we just fall asleep, think deep, conversations. I want to hear your goals and your plans and still be your man. I'll be your #1 fan. I root for you, you root for me, and we fly off into eternity. And our destiny is amongst the skies. I saw it in your eyes, and I love your response. Let your guard down. Yeah, Raptalk. That's a freestyle. That's a freestyle. Meanwhile, nothing wrong with a freestyle. Meanwhile, freestyle. Meanwhile. Where we at with it? I told y'all one day my bird was gonna fly, right? Let's talk about it. Like, comment, subscribe. One day my bird is gonna fly. You see, my thoughts is beyond these ghetto streets. I done seen dreams die inside of people giving up on what's meant to be. My soul got a heartbeat, The rhythms of life say keep progressing. Through times I travel this world lost, but learn through life lessons. One day my bird's gonna fly. As my thoughts hang onto the edge to the roof of my fear. The devil pulled on my soul long enough, my time is finally here. I believe there's a destination that's beyond my immediate vision. The spirit to try and not give up on the gift I was given. So with the world beneath, my wings release. Strength, courage, wisdom, and understanding. Today my dreams parallel with my confidence. Forever soaring, no landing. The bird is free. The bird is me. One day my bird's gonna fly. Raptalk. Concrete dreams, so it seems. I like that piece, man. It's so crazy though. Sometimes I'll be looking at some of this shit I wrote and I'll be thinking to myself, like, damn. And I don't know being on my own dick type shit, but it's more like, man, your soul was really talking that day when you wrote this shit. So it's like when I say this shit and I push it out, I be talking back to myself again. Like, you know, you the person who wrote this shit. Like you know, your inner spirit was sitting down writing this shit. And so you read it back to yourself. It's kind of like, not only I'm talking to you, talking to myself again, and gotta remind myself, like, damn, that shit kind of deep. But hey, you know, that's how God works, you know? You can reflect on certain shit and be like, damn, that was, like, I made it through that, I did that, because everybody got their own chapters in their book. And your story is still being wrote, you know? But the thing is, you gotta think to yourself, what's the end of the story? How you want your story to end? What you gonna do? Feel me? What you gonna do? Cause these streets definitely don't love nobody. Let's talk about it. I told y'all that before. These streets don't love nobody. Why you think they always repeating that it's lonely at the top? Nigga, the feds is coming. The bitches is running. And these little niggas on the block want your spot. That intimate info with that hoe can turn states evidence. Voice recording, hood extortion. Now let's see how much time you ready to spend. You see, some ain't built for this. Thought it was easy, you find out that it's hard. Playing mind games in the streets with vets and you a rookie, nigga, you could have been better off just getting a job. Hell, you put in the same hours. Second and third shift, taking a life risk with no benefits. Treated like a hoe and thinking that the hood don't know you a snitch. Nigga, stop that shit. And in the end, your friends gonna rob you probably. You see, all these hood stories ain't the same. Why? Cause these streets don't love nobody. Raptalk. These streets don't love nobody. These streets don't love nobody. These streets don't love nobody. I got this one piece I'ma do called Idiot Box. It might sound a little bit dated, just a tad bit, because of course Idiot Box was always about the big TV. When your grandparents used to tell you, like, cut that shit off, it's an Idiot Box, because you just be sitting there. It was always just programming you all that time, you know. But it's a piece I wrote, you know. I'ma still spit it, you know. All this shit still be real. All this shit still be making sense, you know. But definitely do what you do out there, you know. Handle your business, get to it. It's so much thinking outside the box we can do. And of course, so many of us, we only gonna move how we've been taught to move, unless we break the cycle. That's why I gotta respect my kids. They breaking the cycle. I give them that tough love, and I know in the back of their mind they're gonna be catching so much of this shit. The more they grow, the more they experience, you know, the same way we did. We used to think our parents only knew so much. We used to be like, they were telling us a lot of stuff, but the older we got, and you just look back and be like, damn, my mama was really making motherfucking sense all that time. Like my dad was really making sense of whoever it was, you know. And then when you become them parents and you pass down certain shit, it's all a cycle though, but everybody gotta live this shit and learn. But let's talk about Idiot Box. Damn, I kind of drift off a little bit and went on something else, but I'm tired of these conditions. Remote control, reality shows, news steady reminding me of these stressful times. Paid programs, get rich schemes, fake political shows playing tricks with my mind. And why my cable provider keeps adopting more and more channels. It's a different lifestyle on every one that my thoughts can't even handle. Now, do you watch Cribs on MTV and think that you can have it? Or do you feel left out and just watch it as a fantasizing habit? And if I criticize the church show, is y'all gonna say I'm going straight to hell? Let me say that again. And if I criticize this church show, is y'all gonna say I'm going straight to hell? Well, I guess I'm getting warm, because the message I notice is 900 numbers and DVDs for sale. Now, was the Cosby Show genius or just some artwork that showed black people? Cause hell, I grew into Bill when I used to be Theo. My TV and my radio keep sending me to the World Wide Web. Is this the ending or beginning of what mind control lies ahead? I wonder, listen to me. I wonder if I Google the future, would it tell me the truth? Because 20 years ago, it wasn't no cell phone or Bluetooth. Or maybe it was. It was just being tested. And now your soul is the next project. Do you feel affected? Idiot Box. Idiot Box. Nigga said, I wonder if I Google the future, would it tell me the truth? Damn, Raptalk. Thank you. I appreciate y'all for tapping in. Play the outro music. Appreciate y'all for tapping in. Probably come back on here later for sure. I'm pretty sure I am. I've been in zone with this shit, man. Y'all have no fucking idea. Set a video to make the channel grow. Tip jar is always open. That money sign, Raptalk, you know. You know, this the power of independence, you know. Doing this shit independent. When the fuck I feel like it. You know? And that's what you gotta do. When you got some shit, do it. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Get out your own way. Quit overthinking so much. I used to have that problem. Overthinking shit. What can go wrong? What can go wrong? What do I need? I need this. Everything gotta be perfect. Everything gotta be in place. I need this mic. I need this. I need this. You got every fucking thing you need right there around you. Just start. But is you gonna start? That's the thing. You keep thinking about what can go wrong. Just think about if you just sat there and thought about what can go right. What can go right? And if shit do fuck up, man, who gives a fuck? Keep doing that shit. Who gives a flying fuck? Nothing is perfect. You make a mistake, fuck it. Keep going. Fuck it. And that's another thing too. When that don't give a fuck button really click on inside you. Kind of like how I started off the video when I said it's a lot of things you're just not gonna give a fuck about. And it's not bad. You're just on your path. And if it don't align with your path, fuck it. 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 YouTube community guidelines, let me through. Get with y'all in a minute. Raptalk. Appreciate y'all.